good morning, good morning, man. I'm feeling this full moon energy heavy. You know what I feel with this full moon being in Libra with the scales and the sun in Aries, and this is what always pops off Aries season. This is what kicks us into gear, right? Karmics are feeling it. What? It's a cycle. This happens every year. What? Hot girl summer's coming. What? So the karmics are getting ready to, they're getting ready. They're getting ready. Why? Cuffing season's over. What? They don't have to pretend to be your fucking twin flame anymore. Now they want to go out and chase shit, right? We got Aquarius. We got 12. We got Mars, right? I like 12 for me. 12 is like the completion of a cycle. It's the evolution of the numerology, right? When we of time, right? The time has come to shift. Hope and renewal with Aquarius here in the energy. And Mars, what? It's like, what are you fighting for? I might actually read my little thing here that I did for the full moon. I did it on Facebook, but my internet was so bad last night. I'm trying to go live more, y'all, but these windstorms are messing up our lines out here. I mean, I guess I could try doing it on my phone. It'd be a lot easier. I could play my music through the laptop. Alright, what do we got going on here? I got Harvest, the masculine, rings of communication, star, romance, crossroads, waves, and out into the sun, right? Someone can't deny what seeds of intentions have been planted. What you've already, I don't even know how to explain this to people. You've already started manifesting. You've been manifesting your entire life. That's why we say the child I was meant to be card. And I talk about like my little vision boards and crap that I made when I was little. And you made little dioramas and diagrams. And you wrote those little papers in school about what you wanted to be when you grew up. All that stuff was manifesting. Right? And you were more purely manifesting then because you were closer to source at that point than you have been lately, right? That's why when you were little, things seem to happen way faster than when they happen now as an adult, right? But there's been some seeds of intention someone has already planted. This masculine has already planted these seeds of intention, right? What, you can't go back on it now. People are talking about it. That brings in the law of assumption. So whatever seeds you had planted a while ago, now they're starting to come into fruition. Now people are talking about it. What does that mean? That means now whatever this is starting to be co-created as well, right? Divine guidance here, right? Destiny is set. The path to get there is your own, right? There is a crossroads. The path to get there is your own, right? And I try to say this all the time. If someone is supposed to be, let's just say, is contracted to be the last face you see before you die, I don't care if y'all break up in high school and you don't run into each other again until you're in the nursing home. The decisions in your life kept y'all apart your whole life. Still going to end up with that person as the last face you see when you pass, right? There's certain things that are just there, right? I got waves are being made here. Something's about to come out into the sun. So there's a lot of turbulence being created. I got Nobody Knows being played right now by Kevin Sharp. Now I'm dying inside, and nobody knows it but me. As I said, somebody tell me one time, they're like, you know, an oracle told them that they would die alone but surrounded by children and loved ones. And I was like looking at them and I was like, that doesn't mean you have to be alone from now until you die. That's not what they told you. You're assuming that, so you're like, I don't know, you're actively manifesting that. Someone deals with a lot of addictions here. They deal with a lot of addictions, right? I get almost like the Ten of Swords here, energy. The Ten of Swords, I get the Devil Chain here on this card as well, with the 11 here. Almost looks like 11-11 there with the way the moons are in that 11. Never picked that up on this card before. 10 swords in the back with the 1 chain coming out, 11 again. This version, it looks like they're holding a drink and it's like dripping off to the side of their hands. Their face is melting. There's just a lot of addiction here. a lot of chained to these addictions. And it's a lot of chain, and I get addicted to being the victim, right? I definitely get someone who's been dealing with for a long time. It's like, what? I get that they've been the victim for so long that they use it as an excuse for their addictions, and it's like you're choosing it at this point. At this point, you are actively fighting the universe to hold back any type of hope and renewal, right? There's an energy of synergy here, right? It's like the universe keeps trying to give you these doorways, these opportunities, these moments to change shit. And this person isn't, because they're so wrapped up in these addictions, and their identity is so attached to being a victim. Like, they don't even know what to do. Like, what do I talk about if I'm not complaining about how these people are hurting me? What do I talk about if I'm not, I can't. Right, I don't have time. I can't date. I don't have time. I don't have time for anybody else in my life. I don't have time for this, and I don't have time for that. And I'm fucking up all my connections because of all these excuses. And then when I'm caught and I'm alone and I'm all by myself, and I fall on these addictions, whether it be just addicted to the phone or porn or whatever, right? Alcohol, drugs, whatever, to numb themselves at the end of the night, right? When it comes time, and I get the energy here, when it comes time to lay down by myself, the addictions bring them that relief. One simple change of, I'm going to leave that alone for a little bit, y'all. So here goes nothing, in case you didn't know. Baby, I'm crazy about you. Lying if I said that I could live this life without you. I don't tell you all the time. I get the energy that somebody is starting to finally pick up on what we're talking about when we say someone is a karmic connection. Like, why can't you get rid of this karmic ass connection? It's like, what? Because you've been dealing with this karmic so long that you're actually addicted to the drama, right? This is addiction to the drama. What do I mean by addicted to the drama? It's kind of like smoking cigarettes. The science between smoking cigarettes, the reason it makes it so addictive is when you smoke a cigarette, you actually make yourself slightly sick. So when you make yourself slightly sick, that euphoric rush of dopamine comes to you afterwards, right? That lightheaded buzz is actually you getting like a high off it, right? And it's actually your body pushing out the nicotine and the poison from your system. So it's essentially a euphoria from being healed from it, right? So it's like, that's the addiction to this drama. It's like you purposely make yourself sick because you enjoy being a victim, because then at least you're getting some attention, right? Someone's definitely dealing with this on the 3D. I get that they could even be addicted. Even be addicted to, I definitely get like stalking on the phone here, especially on the 3D. This person, like I said, we got the Ace of Pentacles. I get that they want to come in. I get the offering of the rose, right? They want to be able to choose you. They're trying to find balance, to find the right things to say. They see you as this very creative ingenuity is what I get with this card a lot, right? You might have taken some flight and put some distance, right? I got this Queen of Swords high above in some sort of mechanical machine looking down, right? Looking down at what? Like, this person is like, they overindulged in some sort of energy and some sort of fantasy and some sort of things like that, right? And I got the Ten of Cups. It's like there was this wish fulfillment that was right there. And I get with the Grim Reaper and the Crow here. It's just like, yeah, they allowed something to drag on too long. I get that they ran out of time on it, right? You see this person as their Ten of Cups, but this overindulging energy. This person definitely could have dealt with some sort of addiction. This is the Nymphomania card, so this person could be very addicted to, like I said, to porn, to... I get the phone. I get the phone a lot. I get like dating apps and shit like that. Like this person was addicted to the attention they could get off dating apps and things like that, right? And the beauty of these apps and what made them so addictive is they could talk themselves up as much as they wanted, and they never had any intention with these people, right? It's like, what? They could have all these girls in their little chat box, and they love talking to them. They love getting little selfies and pictures from these people, and they love how much these people hype them up in their DMs, right? But in the end, they know that they never have any intention of meeting these people, so they can portray themselves as whatever they want. There's no ramifications. This light is bothering the fudge out of me where it keeps bouncing back and forth and making me look yellow, making me look white, making me look yellow, making me look white. I don't know why I got Sleeping Beauty. Make it pink, make it blue, make it pink, make it blue. Someone could have watched somebody while they were sleeping here. Someone could like watching someone while they're sleeping. So there's definitely a different energy. That's that Ten of Cups, right? It's like they were addicted to these backwards ass energies, but that Ten of Cups came in from watching someone else sleep. On the 4D here, someone's being lazy. Point blank period. Someone is being lazy. Idolence means lazy. Idolence is, and with this being the Eight of Cups, it's like, yeah, okay, so you're acting like you're walking away from the drama, but you're not. Right? You're taking a long walk off a short pier here. What? You have to turn around and still go past those cups. So what the hell? Right? You're like, what? That's not walking away. That's not moving on from those drama people. That's not moving on from any of that energy. It's going and sitting at the end of the dock and then deluding yourself, right, that you're not going to have to go back and face these energies, right? You have to take a leap. You have to stand on virtue. You have to overcome whatever this strife is, right, if you want to reach full actual enlightenment on this situation. I got someone needs strength to grab the tiger by the tail. We got this High Priestess is this person's wish fulfillment, right? Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. I see those come hand in hand every time. And this is kind of a defining factor. This right here is a defining factor for twin flames and soulmate, strong soulmate contracts. What? The energy is so intense, especially when you receive that Nine of Cups from a 5D. That wish, that enlightenment, that singularity, connection to source, right? Immediately after comes with the fear of losing such a divine connection, because it's like, and this person already has an addictive personality, so that's very dangerous, right? I get that that's what's put the distance in between this. I get that the 5D had to intervene. Yeah, the 5D had to intervene and remove this High Priestess from this situation while this person figured out what it is, what the hell they want, right? I get the High Priestess has that ancient knowledge, right? She's holding the scroll, right? She's like, I already know what destiny is. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to sit here and be played by a little page of staffs who doesn't know how, who's led around the, you know, led around their life by their dinky. You're being led around the universe, being led through life on your freaking dinky. But it's telling you what to do. It's been bossing you around. Yeah. This person could seriously be suffering from transportation issues right now. Is Mercury retrograde about to start? I believe it does start. I'm going to Google that real quick. I get it. Because if someone just went into it, that is definitely, right? Mercury retrograde is all about communication mishaps and transportation mishaps. So it's good to know. I think it starts around the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. April 21st to May 14th. Happy birthday, Taurus. You get a Mercury retrograde for your season this year. And what is this Mercury retrograde going to be highlighting in Taurus? What? That stubborn-ass energy, right? That stubborn-ass energy. Alright, yeah, so somebody's definitely coming into some transportation and communication issues, right? This actually is going to force stuff out into the light. This person's inability to be able to escape the situation that they've put themselves in, their lack of being able to have transportation to escape whatever home situations they put themselves in at this point and putting themselves to the mercy to, is going to bring to light what it is you need to leave behind and where your heart center truly is. Where's your heart center? Where's your 10 of Cups really, really lie? You know goddamn well this is a twin flame, divine love connection, right? It's hermit introspective energy here. It's that introspective of actually looking at what it is. Twin flames is not a fairy tale story. It's not. These divine connections are not fairy tale stories. These divine connections are meant to spark, to enlighten you, to shine light on the fact of where you're stuck and how you need to change to get unstuck and where the toxic programming is and everything else like that. It immediately comes, like I said, that 9 of Cups immediately comes with the 9 of Swords. What? You awaken. I love it. I always bring up this Jim Carrey speech where he talks about like the moment where he realized he was awakened and he was out in space and he was a vast part of the divine collective and connected, and there was Jesus and Buddha and all these grand philosophers and Socrates and everything else, and it was just this vast connection of Akashic records and connected divine energy and da-da-da-da-da, and he goes, and then I came back to reality, and I've been trying to get back there since. We got a reverse Queen of Cups here. I get that the divine feminine is a reverse Queen of Cups here. She's cut off her heart energy from this person, but she was divinely guided to do so. She was divinely guided to do so to protect herself. To protect herself. What? Don't play me like I'm a regular little NPC girl running around. I'm not a 304 toxically programmed hell. That's not what twin flames are. It's not. I'm not saying that twin flames don't have a past. A lot of them do. I get the energy of forgive yourself for what you didn't, for not knowing what you know now back then. A great many of us do not activate until after 30. You know what I'm saying? We could be active as, divinely connected as children. At some point that's beaten out of you. So you shut down and you play your role for whatever soul contracts you have. And then when you turn 30, you have that grand rising again, that grand epiphany, right? I get the divine feminine in this situation was like, no. Nope. You can run with that crowd. You can run whatever toxic narrative that you're following there, all those red wands, right? No, that's not my reality. That's not what I'm going to accept. I don't care how much burden it is. I would rather be alone. There's solid judgment. What? I'd rather be alone than be something that I'm not. And this person will defend it to their very, very core. I'd rather be alone than be something that I'm not. I get that this feminine has really started operated in her masculine energy. She had to. You gave her no choice. She's a twin flame, so she has equal ability to operate in these energies. What? I'd rather be alone. This is the perspective. I'd rather be alone, right? She's watching justice play out. It's not easy. She's having to really be in her masculine energy to control her emotions as she watches these things unfold, right? I bet she's watching the scales play out, right? Once again, what's he holding in his hand there? That scroll. The gods already know what the answer is. They already know what the divine plan is, right? Your 5D cells already know what the divine plan is, right? So this energy that she's just watching, right? She's inspired to carry her own burdens her own way, right? That staff, what? I am solid in who I am. in what I believe and how I'm going to manifest. Instead, she's watching these scales play out. What is she watching? This person is struggling with money. This person is struggling with third-party situations. What are third-party situations for this person? This is a person, I get the player type of energy. What? This person thought that they were so slick and they thought they were such a player, and it's like, what? You had all these people that you were just playing these little games with, but you thought you were so fucking smart until they turned around and stabbed you in the chest. They didn't even have to sneak up behind you and stab you in the back. These people were able to stab you in the front because this masculine was so cocky when they tuned into their divine energies, right? Playing that victim card. Again, it's like, what? You put yourself in these situations. This King of Swords, this King of Swords, they want union now. Now they want union. Now they want traditional. Now they want a union. Now they want a union with the Empress. Now they're like, oh, well, now I want that. This is so fucking dramatic. These people are ridiculous. I can't get ahead. Because I keep dipping my stick in demon holes over here and giving away all my energy and my divine power to other people. I didn't realize I was doing that. I thought I was so powerful. I thought I was siphoning their energy. It's like, no. When you lay with dogs, you get fleas. When you wrestle with a pig, you both get covered in mud. Shit witch energy here. Right? Shit witch energy. You stink. You stink. You got that girl stank. Oh, you got these girls stank all over. You got that stank energy all over you, right? I have the Queen of Swords here. She's like, she's like, what? This staff is either just mine or I'm gone. This person wants an apology and they want the truth. She wants this masculine to realize how they have entrapped themselves in this toxic ass energy, and it is up to them if they want to come out of it, and they actually want the 10 of Pentacles in life. You want love and abundance, or you want lust and greed? Lust and greed has a shelf life. Lust and greed has a shelf life. Love and abundance doesn't. Yeah. There's a rite of passage happening here, right? This person really needs to make some distance here. You need to start focusing on what soul connections are important to you and let the other ones fall off to the side, right? Got a Queen of Pentacles that's still, I guess she's looking away, actually, right? This Queen of Pentacles is focused on her 10 of Cups, right? Love and abundance will come for her, regardless, right? This twin flame decides to keep acting out, right? They don't break out of these toxic cycles. They don't do that. The divine feminine is still on track to get the 10 of Pentacles. Right? Your twin flame don't act right, the universe will deliver you a soulmate, baby, and they will be the most divine people in your life, right? Life will be 10 of Pentacles with them, right? It will still be love and abundance. You know, the twin flame narrative is just to inspire each other, and if the other person doesn't decide to wake up and fire up, then that's their choice not to wake up and fire up. They might not do it this lifetime. Doesn't mean you can't. There's a lot of focus, but not a lot of talking about it, right? Someone is extremely focused on this. I get this nine of coins. I get even like the masculine, they're seeing the signs, right? They're seeing birds, they're seeing snakes, they're seeing signs of you, right? But they won't talk about it. They're not talking. They're being very quiet right now. They want to bring you something. I get they want to make a gesture. There's a gesture here. They want to move away from these conflicts and these third-party situations. They do want something more traditional. There is a death about to happen here. They're waiting for something specific to come in. They're waiting for some sort of ship to come in. I got that ship, the ship that the Nine of Staves was on there. They're watching and waiting. They could be on, like I said, I get the kind of addicted to their phones. They could be very much watching you on a lot of their social medias here. 22. We have Two of Staves, right? This person is waiting to begin a grand journey, right? They're trying to find balance. They're trying to find balance about the Seven of Cups. It's like, what, this person could have been living in a bit of a delusional reality for a little bit. I get they might have gotten sucked into a bit of a delusional reality, which some of us do when we're on these awakening paths, especially when you have gifts and things of that nature, right? And there's an energy of being more realistic about where these celebrations lie, right? And I get the energy of it's not just where you're happy, it's where everyone around you is also happy, right? Yeah. This person, it's all up to this masculine, right? This King of Staves, right? This is reversed. It's the energy of stepping back and watching these crabs in a bucket destroy themselves without getting back in the bucket. Right? It's definitely the energy of crabs, right? This person needs to do this on the 3D. They need to remove themselves from these people who cause drama and conflict. There's a king, there's a Queen of Staves that there's a Queen of Staves that's trying to purposely make it hard for this masculine to move on. This is a karmic soul connection. When we talk about karmics are literally the mirror opposite of what your twin is. So your twin might inspire you to be a better person. Your twin might have higher moral standards. Your twin just might be this energy that you really want, but this Queen of Staves sees that that's an energy that you want. They know they could never possess this energy themselves. The Queen of Staves is the Queen of Staves. The Empress is the motherfucking Empress, right? And I get the energy that she will do everything she can to make sure that this masculine cannot afford to move on. I don't think this masculine realizes that with their addictions and all these other distractions in their lives, they might not even notice this. But this bitch, her whole thing in life is keeping this masculine under thumb and keeping them immobile. It's not, they don't even want to slow him down anymore. They want to keep him completely immobile. Yeah, because he's the king of coins. She's taking all his money. She's making sure that she keeps him broke. I'm getting things, weird things. I'm getting weird things. Purposely breaking things type of energy. I get purposely breaking things type of energy. I get, like, purposely ripping clothes in order to have to buy more clothes. Purposely, yeah. I get purposely breaking things so that this masculine has to keep buying them new things to keep them broke, causing drama to cause them more money. It's a lot to do with money here. That Queen of Staves is really about making sure that this person is too broke to do anything. There's a decision that needs to be made. There's secrets that are coming out. Someone is working very, very hard. Someone is working very, very hard. They're trying to hide something. They're trying to hide. It could be money that they're trying to hide. They might be more aware than you realize of this Queen of Staves. This person is, I get they might be playing that they're struggling more than they are. There's a Tower coming in. This is a strong soul contract here, right? There's a Tower coming to whatever this connection is, right? This person's like, you betrayed yourself. You've betrayed yourself as a good team player and a divine soul connection. But the world is starting to show you more, right? Still got that 12 energy with the 21 reversed, right? We got an Emperor here. My country head sliding out there. We got an Emperor here. They're still holding on very tightly to this connection that they're secretly watching. They're still, that's, I told you, overindulgent, this Emperor, right? They're trying to get 3 steps ahead of this karmic soul contract, and the only thing that's giving them hope is this addiction, right? This hope that they're holding on to. I feel like they're holding on to their twin. They're secretly watching them. They're trying to balance out their lives so they can come towards you, right? So they can come towards their twin, right? There's a lot of lies. There's so many lies to get over here. There's so many lies to get over here. What this person needs to just come clean about, like being led around by their tinky, right? I get, and that's what I was talking about. Like, you've already manifested this timeline. You might not even realize it. This person, like you said, if you're a magician or a witch or a high priestess or whatever it is, if you're a master manifester now in your adult life, that means you're a manifester in your child life too. So there's this energy of you've already manifested your happily ever after, and the universe is just trying to push you to it. I get this person kind of fights the universe pushing them, right? It's like the universe is tricking them. I like how the animals are watching too. That's big for somebody. Could have a very strong connection with animals here. Look at the cat watching the magician, the dog watching the fool. Like I said, I just got the kind of energy that this person's already manifested it. And I get that they don't even realize that it's them. I get that they don't even realize that it's them. It's like they don't understand why the universe is pushing them so hard towards the edge of this cliff, and they're so scared they're going to fall off the edge of this cliff, and what's going to happen when they fall off the edge of this cliff, and the universe is just like, dude, it's you that's pushing you off the cliff. You are the universe, right? I get that the meme, and it's like the universe, me, and it's like the universe kicks the person, then catches the person. It's like you, also the universe, right? This person's 5D self, right, is just sick of it. They're sick of this person's 5D self is trying to help this person get through some sort of dark night of the soul, ego death here. Their 5D persona is just trying to help this person get over their own ego, because their ego is what has caused all this problem. There's definitely some synergy. This person, if they want to see this synergy, they need to drop these addictions. Alright, y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths of awakening with me. I love y'all, and I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.